Wouldn't it be great to get easier lobbies on Call of Duty Vanguard and just have more fun? Well, there are a few methods to make sure you can. I'm gonna talk through a few different approaches you can take, with some being more complicated than others, and some being more, well, ethical than others. On that note, we'll start with reverse boosting. As I'm sure you probably know at this point, lobbies are put together with skill-based matchmaking, or SBMM for short. This is a mechanic in multiplayer lobbies to make sure you get put up against people at your same skill level, in theory, making it fairer for everyone. If you don't care too much about your KD or score per minute, you can simply tank your stats. So just intentionally do bad a few matches in a row, and you'll then be put into much easier lobbies for 1 or 2 games. This can be quite time consuming and impact your stats a lot. The only positive is that currently leaderboards aren't even visible on Vanguard right now. You can kind of end up doing reverse boosting by accident if you are trying to do camo challenges or specific difficult challenges in your games. For example, if you're trying to shoot down kill streaks with a launcher, you might not be getting your usual amount of kills. So when you complete your challenge and you're ready to play properly again, you may well have easier lobbies than you would normally have. Another method which is highly effective but can be logistically difficult as well as pricey is to have a second account on a second setup, so another PC or console. Then get the second account really bad stats, so again a bad KD ratio or a bad score per minute. You can search up for a game on here, then join a lobby, then you can join this easier lobby on your main account. For most people, this is just not a viable option. Not many people have a 2-system setup where they can have multiple accounts and buy the game multiple times. And this method really is questionable ethically. Is it really fair on those players who don't play much at all, or even are restricted with how they play the game? Now I'm going to talk about much simpler methods to getting easier lobbies, which don't tank your stats or anything like that. Individually, these are all great, but when you combine them together, it increases your chances of getting easier lobbies even more. We'll start with joining friends who have a bad kill to death ratio and score per minute. If you do have a friend like this, let them host the lobby and get you into games. Generally, this will make the lobbies you get into a little easier. This works out better for the both of you, since a friend who isn't as good as you won't want to be thrown into the lion's den in your lobbies. Another great method which has been consistently working for years and years on Call of Duty is to play at off-peak times. These are usually mornings for most areas, and that's of course if you can actually play at these times. Because of skill-based matchmaking, the lobbies will try and be populated with players of similar ability. If there are just less players to be matched with overall, the matchmaking will look at the wider pool of players, dipping into different levels of ability, or certainly their stats. For the same reasons, turning off crossplay can be very helpful too. Again, there will just be less players to choose from, so the skill-based matchmaking will be a lot more lenient and a bit looser. I actually advise to turn off crossplay anyway if you're on console, just because of the FOV and system advantages that PC players have. Finally, a reliable method is to put your quick play lobby option to default. So this means going to quick play and putting your options on enabled for all game modes and all pacings. This works well because new players to the game usually just load up the game and hit quick play without filtering any modes or anything like that. So by matching what new players have as their search settings, you're more likely to get into games with those new players. I hope this video has helped you out. If it has, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and bye for now.